All right, so our next review is going to be for the film War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds is another movie adaptation that we've gotten there, based on the H.G. Wells novel, the famous H.G. Wells novel that came out in 1898. There, this movie comes out on the 20th year anniversary of actually the Tom Cruise Steven Spielberg War of the Worlds, which came out in 2005. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I don't even remember how I feel about that movie. What were your kind of thoughts on that one?
Uh, I thought it was an interesting interpretation. It was a very specific interpretation at the time. 2005 was a couple of years after the United States experienced 9/11, and that movie very much, like other interpretations of H.G. Wells's work with War of the Worlds, it very much spoke of the feelings of the people at the time. The original novel, it's about the Great War and clashing of imperialism and power. Later on, in different interpretations, it became like variations on communism or over reliance on technology or power or disease. Like it was always the fear of time. For this one's particular, Steven Spielberg's, that one very much was the fear of terrorism. There's even a line where his daughter quotes like, "What do you think it was, a terrorist?" Very much that fear at the time, and especially the scene when he's covered in ash and returns home. For people who experienced the incident 9/11, is a very raw feeling at that time. The feeling of his son wanting to get back at him. We just have to get back at them. Very much a catharsis at the time. Anger at something that they can't really fight. Anger at a nameless enemy that's attacking for
Mm,
no reason, no real discernible reason other than they just want to. So for
mhm.
that way, and I think visually near and at that point in time, what it's trying to say, I think it's a very cathartic movie. Whether it's a good movie narratively, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but emotionally, viscerally, even like technically, I think it's a very well done movie.
Mm, okay. So you got this new one, 2025. So we went from Tom Cruise to Ice Cube here, who is the
Yeah.
star, and then this is directed by Rich Lee, who seems like this is his first feature film. He's done television. He directed an episode of the TV show Limitless before. He's also done The Society, which I've never heard of. Seems like he's
Ooh.
mostly been a music video director. So you got him in this. And so he's the perfect person to do War of the Worlds here, seems like. And so this is a telling of it, War of the Worlds, through the eyes of Ice Cube, who plays a character named William Radford, who's a data analyst there for the Department of Homeland Security. We've seen movies like this before that take place primarily just on a person just through their computer screen. We saw that movie with John Cho called Searching,
Yeah.
which I really liked. I actually liked that movie quite a bit. That film there. I think it was, really good at building tension. I think John Cho is a very good actor there, and he was able to really work it out pretty well. And it was kind of the same concept. If people have seen that movie, there was also the other one, the other version of the movie with what was that actress? I think it was Shania Lathan, maybe.
Mm.
It was called like Missing, and I thought like, oh, is this like in the Missing Searching People universe or something like that? Like, are these movies
Yeah.
connected?
The Missing was an interesting idea that they just fumbled completely.
I think with that movie that starred it was Nia Long. I'm sorry, Nia Long was the one. And it was Storm Reed in it. But yeah, I mean, this was kind of the same concept here as we got War in the Worlds, where it's a
Didn't
guy. He's
didn't he make that though?
who,
He's made movies like this.
Rich Lee or
Uh, yeah, he no, not Rich Lee. I remember reading that he made one of the guys who worked on it has made similar projects like this.
yeah. But I know the guy who did Searching, it says here, was
Oh yeah, no. So the producer, the guy who produced this, Timur Bekmambetov, he's been a huge proponent of this genre. He did Night
oh,
Watch, he did Wanted, he did various other things of that. He's been trying to get that kind of stuff off the ground for a while. He's produced other movies like this. Like he produced Missing. That's where I knew the name from. He
Oh,
was an executive producer for Missing and Control.
okay. Interesting. All right. But yeah, I mean, so kind of that same format, and a
Mhm.
guy just sending. We see him on Microsoft Teams. He's sending messages. He's on video calls. He's bouncing back and forth with all these different tabs going on. Hey, how's it going there, Lemmy Winks? Hey, what's going on, man? Um,
Hey.
and it's him witnessing the destruction of kind of Earth going on through the eyes of his computer screen, which I think the setup of that is interesting. I think okay, if you're gonna do War of the Worlds on kind of a modern day spin on it, it would be maybe in this type of style if you want to do that there, and you want to keep the costs cheap, which this movie definitely is keeping the cost cheap for sure there.
Oh yeah, man. This is a sci. Oh my god, this is an asylum movie.
I mean, the stuff that you see in this,
Actually, Asylum might have more of a budget.
like they'll show footage of like the military being deployed. That's all. That shit looks
Oh,
like
it's all
all
stock footage.
pure stock
Oh
footage.
yeah, as much
Um,
stock footage as they could get away with.
there's even a loop of the stock footage. Like you see the same person in the stock footage pop up again.
Oh yeah.
They show up. There's even stuff where Ice Cube, he's on the screen, and you see from the reflection of his glasses, you see the green screen of the computer there. You'll see stuff like that. In this movie, it's getting memed, it's getting
As
destroyed
well
to
as
hell.
should be.
Currently it sits at 3% on Rotten Tomatoes there. At
Oh
first it
wow,
was zero.
0% for a while.
Yeah, it was 0% for a while, but some people came in and were like, "Oh, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I don't know," and then they boost up the rating. So yeah, with that in it. But I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts, man, on War of the Worlds, man?
uh if H.G. Wells saw this, he'd be spinning in his grave.
Mhm.
Uh uh man, there's been so many different versions of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. It's one of those novels and stories that you can do over and over again and have something new to say. The biggest one recently was Spielberg's ones, the 2005 War of the Worlds. But there are other ones, some that go back to the date and time of when the novel was written. There was a 2019 TV series that they did. I didn't even know about it, but there was a 3-season adaptation of the novel, kind of, sort of. There was an 80s interpretation of the novel. There was a 90s TV version. There have been a version of this story told over and over and over again. And at least you could tell with those various versions, they were trying to do something with the novel. They respected the novel. This movie don't give a goddamn about that novel. They don't. It doesn't care. It doesn't have the money to care about this novel. This movie was a COVID movie, and what I mean by COVID movie, I mean no one can interact. This was made in the midst. This was made in 2020 at the height of COVID. No one could go around. No one could go anywhere. So how do we make a movie without anybody interacting? And they legit thought that was the future. We're looking into how to make movies when no one can interact. We think this might be the future. And so they got the producer for this movie, Tim Moore, and because he had experience making these kinds of movies, he had working with it, like with Missing. And go ahead.
Oh
It
no.
seems. Uh, it just, and so they were brought him in for this, but even in Missing, from what I barely recall, it worked within the confines of what it was trying to say, almost like those movies where they were just looking at the screen and waiting for found footage type of movies. It's not a very large genre, but it does have its own set of rules. But this movie, its editing is fighting. It doesn't contain the viewer. It's like moving to thing. It's moving and cutting editing. You hardly can see anything. Most of it is just Ice Cube staring at the screen going, "What? No way. Oh my God. Get out of here. Get out of there. Watch out. I'm going to hack the planet." No, he doesn't say that last part, but I wish he did, because at least that would be somewhat entertaining. No. This movie also has one of the worst product placements I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like,
Oh,
look at that.
damn.
Like he sees somebody get blown up, and this is his
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Becoming what used to be called shooting stars. Oh,
Exactly. You're like, what? What?
Oh man.
Gosh darn. Where's all this going? Get out of there. Come on. No, man, this was the paycheck of a lifetime. Because all he has to do is sitting there, looking around, reacting, not reacting well, just reacting to things he can't see. And oh my God, this plot is so stupid. Uh, and it's the most insane plot I've ever seen. So, I don't care about spoilers. I don't know if you do, but
I'm sure I guess you go for it, I guess.
yeah, I mean, so at one point in the trailer, yo, King Bob, hey, how you doing? So the plot for this movie, spoilers, everyone. Unlike any other version of H.G. Wells' story, usually the aliens are defeated by something very simple. Usually the microbes in the air, or they can't adapt to our environment. In addition to overwhelming forces working together to defeat the aliens. In this, the military mobilizes in like less than a day. The world military, not just American forces, everyone in the world. Like it's set over a day, a single day. And they're super quick, super to fight it. But the aliens, what are they here to do? What are they here? They're here for our data. They
Mm.
want to suck up all that good, juicy data.
They're Elon Musk. They want the data. man.
Yeah, I want it all.
Uh, 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 oh no. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean that's kind of that's the primary motivation of these aliens kind of coming down on Earth. And they look pretty much like how they looked in War of the Worlds. I guess that's the design. These kind of squid
The
looking
tripods.
tripods type thing there. And they want the data. They are attracted to data, and then there's like this global conspiracy of the fact that there's this Project Goliath where the government is hoarding all people's data, so that's like what they're attracted to. So that's what's
They want all
causing
that juicy, juicy data. And where is the data? At the Department of Homeland Security, where Ice Cube works. How is it gonna work it? I know. My daughter's baby daddy is an Amazon worker. I'm gonna order on Amazon a flash drive, and then he's gonna use one of the Amazon drones to get there.
Mm. And I don't think I've ever seen Amazon be this blatant with their product placement because they've done original movies
Oh,
before.
sure.
And I've never seen it like this ever. Where you got her, and she's, by the way, you have Ice Cube's, who is his family's in this, where you have it's primarily him, and then you got his daughter and son,
Who
not
he
his real.
spies on constantly.
Yeah, by the way, which is he does a big invasion of privacy where he constantly he hacks all their devices,
Yeah.
their phones, their laptops, hell, even her refrigerator.
Yeah, just to see what she eating.
And then also his daughter in this, who's played by Iman Benson, gorgeous woman, very stunning looking woman
Sure.
there. She's a biologist, but she's married to an Amazon driver. It's like, how the hell did that work? What
I mean,
happened?
hey, he makes a lot of money in overtime.
I guess, but he's married to her, and then yeah, it's all about like him working for Amazon and Amazon delivery, going to
And
the
he's a
Amazon's.
goofball. They betray their own drivers like goofballs.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's totally goofball. Oh, it's like I mean, I was like, how did they get together?
Yeah, I know. She's like, he's just proper biologist, like dresses well and everything. And he's just like, yo, dad, what's up?
Pops calls him
Yo,
Pops. Hey, what's
Pops,
going
what's
on?
going on, Pops? I ain't your Pops.
And also there's a scene there where he does come in handy because it's like even the Amazon tape comes in handy. It's like this
Oh
thing
my
is
God.
great. And there's a scene where she gets hurt, his daughter, and she's got like a pipe in her leg, and she takes it out, which doesn't make any sense why she would take it out since she's
Yeah.
supposed to be a biologist. Do you think she would know that if I take it out, the blood's gonna
Yeah,
start
no, yeah, I know.
flowing out? So that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is kind of the most obviously blatant product placement I've ever seen them ever do in something, which just drags the movie down. That's some of the worst things. And Amazon saves the world because he has Amazon. He's able to save the world. That's basically what.
Oh, you forget. Not before the drone got flipped over and they had to have a homeless man helping unflip that that drone. And the way they get him, he's like, "No, man, I want to go outside. I'll get killed by the aliens." Like, what if we allow you to have an $1,000 Amazon gift card? And he's like, "Oh shit!" And he goes over and flips it, and then it zooms off, and you see a beam shoot at it right where it was. I'm pretty sure they just killed that homeless dude. Pretty sure they did. Just to
Yeah.
get they bribed him with $1,000 in Monopoly bucks for Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon, not even real. I mean, they can even
Not
offer
even
like
real money, not just Monopoly money.
what's your PayPal? What's your Cash App? Like at least a homeless person, they'll probably have PayPal or Cash App.
Some shit.
Uh,
It's like, "No, here's an Amazon gift card, $1,000."
yeah, $1,000. Like, okay,
All
can you
right.
buy? I guess you could buy an Amazon home for $1,000.
Yeah, why not, right?
You can get one of those
Prefab
shipped.
home, why not? Let's go.
Uh, yeah, this is. I mean, the stuff is true. Everything you've seen online about this movie is true. We're kind of late in the game in reviewing it. This is awful. This is absolutely terrible. It's
May
definitely one.
technically be the worst movie I've seen all year.
Maybe it's probably the worst movie I've seen, yeah, all year as well. This will be on my worst of list. I mean, it's funny to laugh at if you were just, just if you had people over and you wanted to just laugh at it, it's good for that. Just the reactions Ice Cube gives, him kind
But
of
even
going.
then, you just stop laughing at a certain point and just go, "Oh god, it's still going."
I mean, it's not that long a movie. It's like an hour and 30. But
It's long it's too long to be doing what it's doing.
I mean, you think it should have been shaved off 10 more
Oh,
minutes?
this should have been 30 minutes.
30 minutes shaved off?
30
Make it
minutes shaved off. This movie is an hour, 75 minutes. Done.
uh,
The legal limit of what a movie can be.
I mean, what would be your final thoughts rating for this, man?
Oh man, that's easy. This is a burn it.
Bernie, you not gonna give it a waste of film?
You know what? You're right. You're right. This is a genuine waste of film. Get out of here. Burn it. Waste of film. It's done. This thing is terrible. It is funny to laugh at for a little while, and then eventually you get start getting angry at it. You start getting like frustrated. It's like just stop. Just end.
uh,
But
yeah.
we'll get great memes from it.
Oh, the memes are great. I mean, I've seen
Oh
all
yeah,
the
no, no. We'll
reaction
get even
memes.
more memes as time goes on. This is one of those things that it's gonna last for a couple of years.
Mm,
Those Ice Cube reactions are gonna show up in new forms.
yeah, I've been using them already. I've seen the
Yeah.
movie. I've been telling, replying to people, just throw an Ice Cube meme in there, because it is just great there. It's like, and like I said, this movie was made during the pandemic. Ice Cube was supposed to be a part of another movie called The Fire Inside, which we did a review for. And he had to drop out of that movie because he didn't want to take the COVID shot, so he dropped
Mhm.
out of that, and then he was replaced by Brian Terry Henry. And I think that's part of what attracted him to do this movie is because like,
Yeah,
oh
I don't have
wait,
to leave my home.
I don't have to really leave my home. I can be in an isolated place. I don't have to
Yeah, I
take
don't
the
blame him.
shot. I could just do this real quick. He's like, oh, I could just sit in one place. I don't have to do much. He's like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure, I can
they
do
knew
that.
this movie was trash. This movie was made in 2020. This thing has been sitting on the shelf for 5 years. They knew this was mostly unsalvageable.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They spent barely any money on the effects. They did the bare minimum of what was required to, and the only reason it came out because of, I'm sure, contractual obligations.
Mm. Yeah. It's like
That's the only reason we're seeing this.
just dump it out there. Just
Yeah,
just do some there.
they could bury Batwoman, but they couldn't bury this.
And then the line, it just seems like he's just literally just kind of just reading on the screen
Oh
what he's
yeah,
just like he just does a whole breakdown of like he's briefing like the president and the head of the Secretary of Defense and everything like that. And it just feels like he's just purely just reading from the screen. Like he just is
yeah.
like, oh
The
yeah, let me
background
just
for him is green screen. He's just sitting in front of a. He's just sitting in front of there. I love like when he tries to leave and he just goes to, my room is locked. I can't leave the room. I'm like, it's a glass door, my guy.
just break the glass door.
Break the glass door.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't think of really anything good about this movie. The effects
No.
aren't good. The actors aren't good. Even more like veteran actors, like you got, what's his name? Clark Gregg is in this.
Oh yeah, no, he phones this in. It's literally a phone call. He quite literally phones this in.
Yeah. Like some people like are in like the same location. Like I think the dude who's the Secretary of Defense, he's in the exact every time you see him, he's in the same location every
Yeah,
single time.
Ava
So it's
Longoria, everybody,
yeah.
everybody. Clark Clark Gregg especially is just like Agent Phil. He's just like, yeah, yeah, it's all right. We got all the data. It's good. We're all good
Yeah.
to go. It's all right. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's all right. And he's just like, yeah, no. He's just sitting in front of a camera, just saying whatever the words he needs to say to pick up his paycheck.
Yeah. Um, so you gave it a waste of film.
Oh yeah,
I
easy
give it
waste.
a waste of film, as well. I think, hey, I mean, it's a fun way. It's probably the
Oh
most
yeah,
fun waste of film I've ever given any movie.
I
I'll give it
can't
that.
wait for Master Pancake Theater to get a hold of this and do one of those riff tracks. That is the only
Mm,
way I'll rewatch this.
yeah.
Or
You
I'll show like the first little bit. Someone's gonna chop and screw the best parts, and this movie's gonna be like 30 minutes of all like the crazy shit. That's all. I'll rewatch this with some buddies, but that's
yeah,
about it. I'll never rewatch this on my own.
yeah. So 2, uh, waste of films, for, War of the Worlds 2025. So in 20 I guess in the next 20 years, we're gonna get another War of the Worlds there, I guess.
We'll see
2040,
if we make
2045.
it. If we make it to the 20,
And if we make another 20, we'll get that there. So, yeah, that was our review, War of the Worlds, 2025.